So when it comes to the Musketeer in this game, there is one thing that she is extremely good at, and that is stalling the opponent. She has an amazing stun, and after you get her to 3 stars and unlock that 3rd star ability, the stun actually hits 2 targets, which is very, very, very strong. So I actually recommend running her in siege style decks, whether that's with the Shield Maiden or with the Archer Queen, and the Archer Queen is just a stronger card in my opinion. So I've been running a lot of Archer Queen decks with the Musketeer because she's able to shoot back multiple targets in the later game, keeping everybody away from the Queen and making it very difficult to actually secure the kill. And this deck is toxic because not only do I have the Archer Queen, but I also have the Bowler and I have the Giant Skeleton. So this just makes it really hard, right? We're able to bowl back the enemy team. And later on in the game, when I get that bowl ability with the Bowler as well, that's 2 bowlbacks, 2 stuns and knockbacks. We have the Giant Skeleton Death Bomb that gets a stun and a knockback, and it all gets crazy. Now for the backline troops, I do make sure that I have the Guard and the Barbarian. Barbarian's very good at slowing the cards down as well because he deals a lot of damage for miners or for princes that happen to get to the backline, and he'll be able to secure you some pretty clutch kills. Now, Queen did go down there. The Monk was able to get all the way through, but the reason why I'm starting to play my Queen usually on the 2nd tile forward is just because of those miners and those princes that usually come through. So in the earlier games, I do like to go with the Musketeer being the first troop to get her ability to make her a little bit tankier and to give us a little bit more sustain as well. And I like to play my Barbarian in the backline. Ideally, I would have liked to get my 2 elixir there for the Barb so that he gets that increased attack speed and he'll be able to deal with the miner super easily. But all is well, all is well. We have the Barbarian and the Bowler taking care of the back line, and now the Barbarian can work his way up. And with the Musketeer having that level 1 star ability, she's able to push the rest of the map back, and we're able to pick up a quick 3-0 over the Monk. Now up against another Archer Queen, so this will prove who has the better Archer Queen deck. I do want to go with the Bowler here. I was trying to hopefully get the Giant Skeleton, but instead we'll go with the Guard. I feel like Guard in the very back in case he does have a miner. Double Bowler should kill whatever's on that spot, which he might die as well, to be honest, but looks like he plays nothing there, so Bowler gets no value. But the Archer Queen is in the back still doing her thing. Once she gets her ability off, because she started shooting earlier, we should be able to pick up the kill unless the Musketeer gets a crazy stun. Luckily the Guard gets his ability off, and that will be a 1-0 lead in this game. Now, we have to continue to utilize that mirror spot. The Giant Skeleton does extremely well for that in this deck, so hopefully we get it. Otherwise, we're at a disadvantage here in the first round, and it looks like we are able to get it, so we'll put a Giant Skeleton up in the front. Because we're going up against an Archer Queen deck, you have to always adapt to the decks that you're playing against. We will be playing our Archer Queen in the very back, so she's the last target hit from the multiple strikes of the enemy's Archer Queen. Now he does have a Prince, so luckily for us the Guard does come back. That's why we play the deck the way we play it. And now we have one more troop than he does, and because our Archer is the last troop in the very back, she will be the last one targeted, and she's going to be able to easily clean up the enemy Archer Queen. So that's 2-0 now, and we have to be aware of that Prince, which we're ready for it. Our deck is built to stop that kind of thing. I'm down to go double Bowler here. We'll play the Archer in the back once again, and this time we'll have our Barbarian down. We'll get the extra shot from the Musketeer, and I do want to go, I guess we'll go, we'll actually go shield up amount +6 here and place him up front. So this will protect us in case he does. Okay, so his Prince actually goes opposite lane, which is good. Barbarian gets an opportunity now to stop that, and I think this is a very easy win because now as his troops fall, the Musketeer has insane range, so get a double stun knockback on his troops, and now my Archer Queen is able to get a lot of damage off. Musketeer able to get some shots off as well, and that'll be another easy 3-0 win. And now we're up against a Shield Maiden. So much variety. The Shield Maiden is probably her hardest matchup, mainly because when she gets that annoying shield off, it's sort of just like, you know, GG's, bro. Like, good shield. Like, there's not much you can do about it. But what we will do is go Musketeer. I should have went Guard. All right, we got the Guard off in time. We'll go Musketeer and we'll go double Archer Queen. This is, yeah, this is extremely wild because he has a miner. Luckily for us, the Musketeer does have decent health, but he will be getting this beautiful shield off with the Shield Maiden, so that's going to absolutely screw us right there in the first round. So that's okay. Early game, we're pretty much always going to be losing to a Shield Maiden. For the first round, that's just well played. Nothing we can do about it. We'll go double Bowler here. He does have miner, so we've got to be aware of that. And we need our Giant Skeleton, which we're not going to get. So Our guard is going to have to act as the giant skeleton for us for this specific round. And we'll have double bowler. Hopefully he might double mine right side actually. So this could screw up our formation. He does exactly that. And now he will be able to go up 2-0 here. There's no way we're going to stop 2 miners that are level 2. Unless the Archer Queen just goes crazy. She might. She might. Archer Queen does go crazy, but she's going to die to the Shield Maiden. So 2-0. Miner in the back. Yada, yada. Good job, bro. So it's time for us to turn this into a nice little reverse sweep. So let's see what we got here, right? Giant Skeleton finally comes up. He will do a good job at helping us deal with the Shield Maiden. I actually want to go with affecting a larger area because we have to ensure that we stop this. I do want the Giant Skeleton to go forward as well. And honestly, we'll go like this. And we'll have both of our troops in the back. This will push the Giant Skeleton forward. The Miner should be dealt with. Yep, he's going to drop it both on the same side once again. Miner will be dealt with. Now, he does have the Wizard, which sort of screws our group formation style up. But in this early round, it should be fine here. We'll be able to easily get this play off. And there goes the beautiful Shield Maiden shield. And now it's time for us to mount this comeback, right? We have to figure out a way to ensure that... do I want to go bowler? I think we go bowler here. I almost want to go Archer Queen, but that's kind of troll. We'll do boom damage +3, and we'll go Musketeer snipes an extra target. Bowler, because he might... I mean, he knows what we're playing now. So we'll go like this, maybe. This might be a decent play. This will put 2 bowlers in the same lane, but the first one might be able to hit a miner if he puts it up close. Okay, so no miner goes up close. Musketeer does hit an extra shot. She doesn't get backstabbed, so this extra shot should push one of the miners back. It'll buy plenty of time for the Archer Queen to get her ability off and stop the miners, and there goes the extremely huge bomb, able to shut down the rest of his troops. And like I said, man, reverse sweep incoming. Just early game, you know, Shield Maiden is the hard counter to the Queen, so early game he just has a huge advantage. Here, I almost want to play... He's going to mine straight to the center now this time around. We'll turn... I'm actually going to level up my 2 elixir cards because this will allow us to quickly shut down. If I can get to my guard in time. Looks like we're going to have 3-star. Oh, I don't even get my 3-star Barbarian down. I'm trolling. Either way, 2-star Barbarian strong. So that should be able to deal with the miners pretty easily. And if we had it 3 stars, that'd be even easier. But look at the big bomb going off. Look at the Musketeer in the backline getting the double stun off. And even with that big start to the game, we're able to reverse sweep a Shield Maiden deck. And now we're up against the Countess. So the Countess is a pretty strong card. Was a pretty strong card. Not as strong as she used to be. But still something that you have to respect. Especially when you're running the Archer Queen. She can definitely get into the back line. So you sort of have to play her safe. That is why we have a lot of tanky cards like the Musketeer, like the Bowler, because the Countess just won't be able to get any crispy value off. She's not going to kill them fast enough. Here he does get through on goal, but luckily for us, the bomb went off right in time before the Mini P.E.K.K.A could strike down our Archer Queen, giving us a 1-0 lead. This time we are going to be putting our Archer Queen in the absolute back. We're just going to have to hope he doesn't have a miner. Both 2 elixir cards are down. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. We'll just have both 2 elixir cards down. We'll get our bowler out next round. We'll save this last 2 elixir. And because we have like a really good cycle, I want to save the cycle in case we need it for later. And he does have Prince, which is why I double stacked the way I stacked, right? So the Prince comes in, gets some good damage off. Really, it's just the Spear Goblin got some amazing value too. And now it's time for the Musketeer and the Archer Queen to shine in the back line. And he is unable to get through once again. So it's just, I mean, this deck, the siege potential of this deck, really. And now we play right side here because I know he's going to want to come for this, right? So we'll go right side completely. We'll go affecting a larger area. Rage stack infinitely, and we'll get down our bowler. We'll get down our bowler right here to stop whatever he puts on the charge spot. The Archer Queen should be pretty safe no matter what. Yeah, Barbarian goes to take care of the Prince, and with the help of the bowler, that'll be easy killing. Archer Queen actually does get targeted by the Countess, but the Countess always leaves too early. Leaves her at 1 HP, and that's a 3-0 win. This deck is insane.